grey concrete, and it caused like some really weird stuff with the roof because and after the window there was only one stair block left, and then that was didn't line up. There was like bits what were like lower than ever, and then we had to have some really weird curves to change my mind. And I actually personally think deep down that this could work. This works out quite a treat. This works out equally as quite a nice house. I definitely, most definitely like this house, and I think now we've fixed the roof, things can go a little bit better with the future of the house without having little roofing problems, which is, obvious. After this house is I want to build a modern house because I've not really built much modern houses before. As a matter of fact, all the modern houses on here have actually been have actually been built by other people, and I just don't feel that they work. That I don't really know how I've done. I've got to say my favourite modern house has to be this one. I like this one. I like this one. I think this one's quite a cool looking house, but I don't like this one at the end. I think it's far too small for the area, and I think I'm alternatively thinking about taking this one down to put some more nicer another modern house there instead. I also love this modern house too. To be fair, I like every house apart from this one. I think this is just alternatively like too small in my opinion. I don't think it works that well. It's got the kitchen. It's got a bedroom, but it doesn't really fit a bathroom alternatively that well, and there isn't really a sitting area. It's kind of just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure you get me. But to be honest, like, you can't really do anything under here because it's just it like blocked the glass up, and it's not really big enough. And again, like, it's just a small house really, and I feel that this could be quite good. So like, I think this alternatively it's just a bit too small. I think it should have just been made a little bit wider and a little bit closer to the path. And also, someone's decided to change the footpath to cobblestone, which I've got 0% idea. Like, how clearly people must be able to see the difference between them two blocks. Like, I don't even know. It's just how don't you notice that this has gone out through the whole city and this looks different. But I'm gonna possibly give that one a miss. So when we get to here, that's where the road is going to turn, if you get me. Now, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be like room-wise here. No, there won't be enough room. I didn't know if there'd be enough room to actually put a road down. I don't think there would be, personally. We can always give it a try. It might come like really close to the house. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say that would be our footpath. And the footpath would run down the side of the house. So let's take this. Actually, no, I'm not going to put a road down here, actually. Because this is meant to be a holiday park. This is meant to be a park drive holiday park. It's meant to be where you like stay in like modern apartments. It's a bit like a caravan site, like, but instead of staying in a caravan, you stay in you're basically staying in a what you call it? You're basically staying in a modern house instead of a caravan, but there's still gonna be like football pitches and activities and things for kids to do, and like entertainment complexes, um, which I think this could work out quite cool. It could be something like a Pontins or something, or like a haven, because we are kind of close to the seaside. We're not like dead near it, but we are kind of close to it. Like the sea is literally just up here, and it's not that far up here. You would think, oh, it's maybe a bit further than I thought. Yeah, it is further than I thought, actually. It's there. Yeah, it maybe is a bit further away than you think, but this modern home thing is going to be quite big in itself, so it might end up getting close-ish to the sea. We estimate the holiday park to come like round about here, but I mean you've got to include like soccer pitches and playgrounds, and then you've got to like put your entertainment building in, and then there's got to be like a main reception. There's got to be like a reception, which I'm probably going to do the entertainment and reception stuff here, because you want that sort of, so you kind of go past it as you're coming in. You don't want to kind of like have to like drive ages to get to it. So I am going to be decorating this up. I'm going to be putting like notice boards in, these sometimes have the like coloured things what go over the road. Gonna be like putting in some speed bumps and stuff like that. Gonna be like slowing you down, that type of thing. I'm gonna obviously dress this up a little bit later on in time, and we're gonna see how it goes. Really, we're gonna see how it goes and see how it flows, and we're just gonna take it from there, really, and see where this thing goes. It all comes in good time, really. There's quite a bit to do, and I'm gonna get back to work on that sometime soon as well. Along with that, high school, we need to like start finishing uncompleted stuff off around this neighbourhood area. If I'm completely honest with you, that's where we need to go, really, because we're not getting them done. Like that's what I'm saying. Like rather than like just starting more houses, there is a couple of things we do need to like finish off, and like areas what need to look a little bit more nicer, such as building another modern house will help with the area. The stuff to do. We need to get doing it, really. So, same with this as well. I'm not really completely sure where I'm going with this. I'm making it into like a little infant school. So I'm possibly going to finish this off like pretty soon. I'm gonna have it as like I'm gonna have it completed soon. Couple of like like teaching rooms. It's not a big school. It doesn't hold like tons of people, but it does hold. It holds quite a few. We've got the school cafe. We've got like English, but this is meant to be for like year 3. There was meant to be like sections for year 3, year 4. Well, it's actually a junior school, but yeah, there was meant to be like English, maths for year 3, year 4. Then there was meant to be like a separate building coming off from this, which was meant to be like for ICT and stuff like that, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys know this or if you had this at your school, but when I had sorry, when I had when I was at my junior school, we had like one main classroom for like everything, if that makes sense. So like we'd only go to a separate room if we were doing like ICT, or say if we were doing like, I think when we got to like year 5 and year 6, or just year 6, you went to a different room for your maths, but all your English and all your science and all your like, religious education, all your sports and PE, you were with that like one class, if that makes sense. So I need to kind of give this a little change around, because otherwise we're going to be making the room, we're going to be making more rooms than we need. And I personally think that for a small school, if we just do a little like sports hall and ICT room complex, we should be pretty good to go. I think I think we should be pretty good on that front. So anyway, back to the house building. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for either, guys. I've not been too well today. I think some of it was I overdid it yesterday. I'm not really entirely sure. We'll just see. But I'm not feeling too great. But we'll just see how things go really, and take it from there. That's really all we can do. If I'm completely honest, we can only take things as they go, and stuff like that. So I will warn you guys that in a couple of weeks I have another holiday coming up, so I probably won't be posting for the whole week. Possibly won't, well, I mean, unless I take some videos on my phone, I might be able to post them to the channel. But I'm talking like there won't be proper like live streams and park drives and stuff like that, because I'm going to be away on this holiday. But I'm going to try and get some videos for you guys to post on the channel. It's just motorbike racing event, so might be on tonight, Noble. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on for. But yeah, I'll try and get some videos for you guys. I like to, I want to try and get a few for you guys, something different to put on the channel as well, something that we've never posted before. What I will be taking videos of, obviously bike racing. Yeah, it's gonna be good, and like I say, I won't be on for the whole week. So I go on a Saturday and I come back the following Saturday, so it's like a complete like whole week. It's not just like 4 days, it's the whole 7. But we're gonna be quite busy the day before we go, so I might not get too much time to do any streaming on that day, so I might not be posting for the whole 8 days. So what I want to ask the Park Drive cast and crew, if they do watch back this video, I will say to them as well, is can we please try and make it on the Thursday before I go to do an episode, so I can try and get an episode done and uploaded onto the channel. You see, the thing is, guys, is PD now is still at a kind of like position where I don't know if an episode will come out today, because we need, like, basically, because it continues itself, we need people on, like, who were already who were in like the last episode, like in them scenes. Like I'd need Paul again, obviously Steve as Paul. I'd need Harrison, and like nowadays, there's just no there's just no guarantee that they can always get online. Like, there's nothing to say that they can get online for definite. It's not a definite. Well, it's definitely not a definite that Steve can get on, because Steve works shifts now, but his shifts change. He works in an airport now, you see, and he just doesn't find the time to come on. Like I say, people in real life, they don't, like, I don't pay them for PD. It's not like PD isn't like that. That'd be stupid, paying somebody to do a series what doesn't really get a lot of views and attention. It's just a bit of fun as PD. But that's what I'm saying, like, when someone in real life has like more important things coming up, obviously that takes more, that becomes more important than obviously doing a Park Drive episode. And obviously, like, if it's going to benefit Steve in the long run, getting a better wage, and being able to provide a little bit more, then obviously, why, like, if I was in the same position, like, if I could go on this job where it was going to get me a bit more cash, and I had to work different hours, I wouldn't turn it down just to come and do a Minecraft roleplay. Like, it seems stupid. So he doesn't get on as much as he did, which is, like, a little bit of a shame in a way, because he's good at being Paul. He's good at acting, and he's good on Park Drive. He does good scenes, but sometimes things are the way they are, so we can't always make it. But the thing is because we need him in the episode, like, we can't really necessarily shoot it without him unless I can come up with a plan. But even then, we're still gonna need, like, Harrison, and probably like Amir, might even need, like, Sid and things like that, and it's just not always possible to get them people in. So you guys have got to hopefully understand why we can't always get an episode out. So yeah, that's pretty much why we don't always see an episode. But I have got big plans for Park Drive. I just need people to do it. Like, we need, like, I want new people in Park Drive. Like, not that the old ones are bad, but I've got big plans for Park Drive, if I'm completely honest with you. Like, I want Park Drive to be, so I want people to watch Park Drive and not feel that they're watching a Minecraft roleplay. I want them to actually, like, I want to take the acting skills, like, to the limit. Like I don't want people to watch an episode of PD and think it's just a little funny Minecraft roleplay to watch as such. I mean, I want them to be able to laugh at Park Drive as well. But what I'm saying is I want people to, like, get lost in the storylines, what I've got planned and coming up. Like I've got some big plans, and like what I'm saying is like, when we've done some big storylines in the past, like say for example when we did Noreen's house fire, when Lego came, and when Lego went to knock at Paul's house and say there was a fire, like, I went all out because I did the knocking noise, and I tried to make it like he was in a rush, panicking, knocking, like, really fast, like, Paul, you in, type thing. And he was just like, hello, Paul, you in? He answers the door, and then he's just like, across the road is on fire. And then Paul was just kind of like, holy. But you know what I mean? Like, I want people to get gripped by the story, and I want people to be like, I want people to be more like, oh my god, next door's burning, quick, we're gonna get some help, like, hello, is anybody in there, type thing, like, getting all panicky, and then people to be like, oh no, my son's in there, oh god, no, we've got to get him out, type thing, not just like, the house across the road is on fire. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to bite into the storylines and feel that they're getting into something, and they can watch something that can, like, really, like, you know, make them either emotional or, you know, happy, or, like, you know, they can say, they can, like, relate to Park Drive, and they can watch something and say, like, oh, I hope that character gets sent down for what he did, you know, and, like, they can actually, like, get into the storyline, if that makes sense, which is what I want to try and do. But I want to bring some new people to Park Drive. Like, I want, like, new families and new people to, like, get gripping into storylines. What I think could be really cool if, like, if it like turned out good, if we, like, got new people. Like, I'm talking brand new people. Like, I'm like, what I personally want to do is bring a family into Park Drive. Like, it's probably going to be hard to do, and it probably won't happen for a while, but I would love to bring a family, a sister, or just like a mum, a dad, and a son, if that makes sense. So alternatively, yeah, 2 females, 2 males. You know what I mean? But I just think it'd be cool. I just think there'd be something about it, really, um, that could work out pretty well, if we did something like that. If we did something like you know, if we, like, did something like adding a new character, or, well, like, family into PD, if that makes sense. You know, to, like, grip the teeth into, like, more storylines, use up more of the houses, and have, like, different people to film, like, each episode, if that makes sense. So we're not just, so we're not just like, so we're not just, like, filming the same people all the time, if that makes sense. Sugar. It was when we... Oh, nah. Forgot about this. It was when we burnt some grass out to go ahead and... we burnt some coal out to go ahead and fill some grass in. And now, like... Oh, sugar. I completely forgot about this. That's why it's broke into the fence. Sugaroo. We'll have to sort something with that. But yeah, a story, you know, like, I see Park Drive, like, going places. I don't mean in terms of views, but I'm talking, like, in terms of, like, getting new people and actually, like, carrying Park Drive on. You know, like, I think, you know, that'd be a cool thing to do, to get new people doing Park Drive. Why not? I mean, who wouldn't want to do Park Drive? Surely, like, what's to lose? What is to lose? I'm still not sure about this, you know. I think I've got an idea. Don't completely get me on this, but if this works out, this could potentially, in my opinion, look quite cool. you get my point now? And then we'll just got this one here to do. Oh yeah, that looks tons better. Love the look of that already. That looks sexy. Oh yeah, that does look pretty good. So yeah, I do see big things for Park Drive. But we're just going to see where Park Drive takes us, really. That's all I can say. Like, there isn't, you know, like, I can't say, like, something will definitely happen. Because it's, you know, like, how, like, I do put posts out about people joining Park Drive. Like, I have made videos in the past saying looking for people. I did get one person through that. I've even gone back to my old PSN account because apparently it's permanently banned, but you can still search it in and you can still see all of its friends. So like it hasn't been like deactivated. The account's still there for some reason. But for whatever reason, it's not showing that it's there. Like, I've tried to sign into it, like, many of times, but I just can't get it to work. It just says that the username and password is not correct, but it's just like, it's weird. It just doesn't work. I still remember the login for it, like, I know what the password is, and, well, you see, the thing is, with my other account, there was a little bit of issue with it, and basically what happened is, you know, you know, back before you had to, like, put credit cards in, before, like, like now when you start a trial for something, like you've got to put the bank details in first. Well, back then you didn't, and basically what I did is I did a 30-day free trial of the premium for Spotify, and a couple of weeks after that, my plus ran out on the PlayStation, obviously, and we decided that instead of buying a gift card to top the plus up, we'd do it with a credit card. So we put the credit card in to top up the plus, and you know, like I say, we topped up the plus, and we completely forgot, and I thought that I'd glitched and got the free, like, full Spotify for nothing. So I was listening to Spotify for months without adverts, and basically there was a payment coming out like every month, and like it started like fairly cheap and then it went up, and we couldn't think what it was, and I had no clue what it was. I'd even forgotten about the premium Spotify. I just got so used to listening to it without adverts that I didn't even realise that I was still on the thing. I just, you know, that was it. I got used to it. And it turns out that that's what it was. And the only way to get rid of that, to stop that, basically they had to ban my account, and they had to change the email to someone else's email and password. So it was the same account, and I didn't lose anything on it, but I had to have a family member's email and password to the account, and like, you know, like now I can't remember like if that email was a Gmail or a Hotmail. So I don't even know like if I can even get back on the account. It'd be pretty cool if I could, because you see, you know, it'd be decent to see like if I could go onto the online cloud server and get any like Minecraft worlds back. I think that would be pretty cool. I'd love to like go back and look at some of them worlds, like what I've not seen for like ages. Noble City. I had some cracking worlds like on there back in the day. Well, like they're probably not cracking now, but they were good at the time. And like I'd love to be able to go back onto that world again. It'd make my day, like just even as simple as being allowed to go on it. It'd be so cool, but you know, I've not been able to get back on it. It said why. It said that I was permanently banned. I had been banned a couple of times before. I know one time a reason why I was banned, because I was in a message argument. But then the final time where I got like completely banned for good, I have no reason why, because basically when I got banned for the argument in the message group chat was when I started using this account, and it was when I started constructing this city, and it's when like this started to get quite big, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stay on this account now, and I decided to like you know, stick on this. But I thought I'd try the account and see if I'd got it back. Yeah, and I'd got it back, and I thought I'd show a couple of people some of my old worlds, such as Ant and stuff like that. And then I thought, well, I'll go on GTA Online on that account because it's the only thing. I had a higher level, I had more money, and I did quite well with the, you know, with missions and stuff like that on that game. And I went on it for one day, played GTA for a little bit, you know, an hour maybe tops, and then the following day it was banned again, but this time it was permanent. And I bet, well, it wasn't the following day, I don't think, but it was somewhere like, I think it was somewhere like I'd been on it like in the week, and then I checked, then I didn't go on it again after that till like the weekend when I felt like, you know, playing GTA again. And it was gone. And I was cheesed off because I didn't know why, but at the same time I wasn't really that bothered, to be honest, because I'd started a pretty decent world on this game, so I wasn't exactly what you would call that fussed about it, because I was doing quite well on this game. This city was starting to build up, but it was just disappointing because I had stuff on that save, obviously, that, you know, even though I weren't building, I'd built them, and it would have been nice to have been able to have kept them, to like just look round from time to time, be able to say like, I've got an old account, do you want to see my old worlds on it, type thing. So yeah. I don't like that. Prefer this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it just gives the same amount from the window to the door. You know what I mean? Like it did on the other side. And then we just have a little bit of a gap there. Suppose you could always put like a basketball hoop on there or something. Which is pretty, you know, which it wouldn't be a bad idea. Putting a little basketball hoop. That type of thing. I tell you what I'd like to do on PS4. I tell you what, like something. Oh no, we need another window. I tell you a feature I'd like on PS4 is the ability to own a server. So you know, like on the PC, you get like servers, and then like people can join the server and build stuff when you're not on. I'd love to have a build server, and then you know like where you could like own the server, but you could like come on and tour what people have built. Do you know what I mean? You know like what people do on the PC. Dan Lags has a Twitch subscriber server. I'd love that on the PS4, where like people could like build stuff, like you know like build a city type thing, but you've got like a ton of different people what like work on the city. So you've got like one person doing the roads, you've got like one person like you know like who does like house building, and then you just like tour different people's buildings, and then they have the signs out the buildings, who built the building and who helped. I think that'd be cool, like be interesting to just like tour someone else's map. Well, like my own map, but like you know like just to like see like what other people can build. But you know like I'm talking like, because you get like really good pro builders on the PC what like can detail a building like pretty well. But personally, you don't like the thing about doing it on PS4 would you get like the little squeaky kids what would just like come on and build a smiley face? Do you know what I mean? Like if I was to do it, it would be for like proper like keen detailing builders who like take time to build things. But you know it is. Yeah, I did do that 3 wide, that's good. I mean 3 high. I do like this house. Definitely a nice house. But you know what, to be honest guys, I am getting a little bored of Minecraft. Like, when I'm not on Minecraft, like the reason why I come on and stream now is because I thought, I quite fancy like working on a house. But now I've got like working on the house, I'm kind of like, I'm finishing it, but I don't necessarily want to finish it. if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get I kind of come on and want to build something, but then it's not long after I'm building it that I want to come off, if that makes sense. I think Minecraft genuinely is just not as popular as it was. I think the thing with Minecraft is it never really changes, and there's there's nothing ever really new and different what blows your mind away. Like, do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain. Like GTA, when they do an update, there's like a lot more stuff in the update that allows you to do like a ton more different things. Like, you go back 2 years from now and play GTA Online as it was then, you can't like own office apartments and do all that type of stuff. Whereas when Minecraft gets an update, it just adds a few new blocks or allows you to place a different mob in the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that like really like blows your mind, that like attracts like everybody to play, to like come on the game and try the update. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, if Minecraft had like the ultimate update where it got like a ton of different servers, like such as like build battles and Pictionary and stuff like that, like, and then like it also got like some like new stuff like city texture packs like number 2, and it got like loads of like new different stuff, like a ton of different stuff that like, like what would be like really cool. Because like all we ever do is like get like a mini game and then possibly like a few new blocks and a bug fix, and that's about as far as Minecraft really goes. They don't do anything spectacular. Like, whereas like GTA, they're always like adding in all these new playable game modes, and you get my gist. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the stream here now anyway, guys. I've not been too well. I've done good to stream and chat to you guys as long as I have done, really. Feel like just going and chilling out now, watching some YouTube videos for a bit. So like, subscribe, comment. There may be a PD. Probably not today, because my internet just takes the Michael to upload anything. So I'd probably have to like upload it tomorrow. But if enough people come on, then we may start recording the next part for PD, depending how I feel as well. And so hopefully you guys will see PD episode 101, like this week coming sometime. Like I say, with people not being able to make it as regular now, we don't have a lot of characters. That's the thing. And like sometimes, like I say, if people have done stuff in previous episodes, like we've got to continue from the last episode, so I need people what were in the last episode in the next episode. So you know, I need to try and get like Steve on and Harrison and Ant to like just finish off some stuff. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you in the next video stream. Peace. Peace.